Alright, hands up in the comments. Who saw this coming? Yep. I have been wanting to do this since, well, actually it's like one of the first games I thought of doing when I started this channel, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do the first and the second one first, but I've done them. I've 100%ed them, so hello world and all who inhabited. Welcome to my next Let's Play of Spyro Year of the Dragon, my favourite in this trilogy. Yes, I love this game so much. I am the Astral Alchemist, this is Setsy Plays, and this, I don't know whose save file this is. This is my practice file, and this is what I'm going to be using, so hello. And to please a certain YouTuber well, certain person in the comments, I'm going to use Spark. So there you go, that's for you. Sorry, it's not blue. Okay, here we go.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon world. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it.
Now, remember in the last game how I said that Hunter's my favourite character? Well, the fact that he was in, like, the first cutscene, I just got so excited as, like, little kids, like, oh my god, Hunter's back, and he's leaving me, Hunter, come back, no, don't, Hunter, I don't know what I want to do, I want to try your running shoes, I don't know, come back, Hunter, hey, defied by evil already, thanks, Bianca, that's her name, Bianca, how do I know?
You're the one in charge of rescuing
right there.
the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, they never actually, the text doesn't go all the way through for her, and, are you sure it's not hungry? Have you seen the Hulk movie? Also, never find in 1,000 years. Remember this. Eggs that you'll never find in 1,000 years. Has it really been 1,000 years already, guys? Wow! Time flies so fast, doesn't it? Jeez, Louise, I never said that before in my life, but I was just thinking, what the hell? So yeah, apparently it's been 1,000 years. Wow, sorry I took so long to get this game going, guys. I really apologise. You know, it's like, life and stuff like this. And the firstborn dragon is Isabel. Wait, Isabel, you're not born before Alec. What is this? And this is another reason why it's my favourite game. Look how adorable the baby dragons are. It's just so cute. Oh my god, they're so sweet. So yeah, I literally giggle over all the babies. So expect a lot of giggling in this game. And I mean, a heck of a lot of giggling. We may have a problem. Okay, now like the second game, Gateway to Glimmer or Ripto's Rage, whatever you want to call it. Same buttons, jump, X to jump, double X to glide, triangle to hover and to look around, square to run, circle to blow fire. And the L2 and R2 buttons to do that. Okay, this is R2 and this is L2. I really feel like it should be the other way round, but apparently it's not. So, and when I was doing the practice record, it was really putting me off. And I seem to have gotten the hang of it. Also, because I'm playing, well, streaming Kingdom Hearts at the same time, I kept pressing circle to jump. I'm like, oh yeah, this is Spyro, not Sora. So, this is kind of awkward. So I think that's not one reason why I did a practice recording, to, you know, get me used to the buttons and that. Because, you know, like the worst one is when you go from an not an Xbox, a PlayStation game to an Xbox game, and they say like wait, was it X? Well, you know what I mean, like, and it tells you to press a button, and you look, and you're like, wait, which one is it? I always get confused with the triggers for some reason. I don't know why. You know, like L trigger and R trigger and stuff like that. Hi, Zoe. What she said? Ready? Yeah, I just told them that. Thank you. Yep. And oh yeah, that hang on, let's show you again. L1 centers the camera, and R1 does the same thing. Okay. So if the camera just sorts itself out anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. I cannot see a thing, and I went round there because there's always a green gem I forget. And unfortunately, Sparks' ability to be able to point to where the gems are is non-existent. So if I forget any gems, and the thing is, I have to 100% the level, well, as much as I can, because, you know, sometimes you can't actually do, you have to unlock something. So I'll go as far as I can. Yeah, the counter started already. Fantastic. Okay, then fine. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Something about the Melody. Shut up. Melody. Shut up. Wow. You know what? Maybe I should just wait another 1,000 years and it should come back to me. Let's go talk to, actually wait, before I talk to my... Yeah, he's here too.
Spyro. My, how funny to see you here.
You know what? You're not worth me being quiet over for you, because you're just a pain in the neck. Weed!
Well, my business went into a slump.
What did you do? You fell out of a building! Well done! He booed you and you fell out of a building! You and then Hunter sat on you! Yeah, I remember. I've 100%ed it. I've got Let's Play proof. It's on the internet. We got recorded proof of your cowardice, Mr. No Trousers.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo.
By the way, how did you get here?
I suppose if you had a bit more money,
no one actually knows how this happened. Like, as you know, none of the other dragons get down the holes, and yet somehow Moneybags did. So I need 300 gems to set the kangaroo free. So does this do anything to sign? No, I can't. Okay then. Seriously, what was I saying? Oh, I think I was talking about controllers, wasn't I? So you know what? That's over. That conversation's over now. Let's just continue on. I'll speak to Hunter just a moment. We'll just get the gems around here. I'll get you because you're right there. Up the steps in a bit. There we go. Now we're about a third of the way there to setting the kangaroo free. Oh, and another thing about this game. Remember how in the last one we had the glitch jump? Well, in this one, non-existent. Yep, there's no more glitch jump, I'm afraid. Very unfortunate. Very depressing. Okay. And here the Hunter teaches you how to glide, but I've already told you how to do that. It's actually really, really easy. And if you played the second game, then you'll remember what to do. But if you haven't played the second game, well, this is useful. So hi, Hunter.
Spyro, I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world.
Thingamajigs, yeah.
Glide to get across.
You have to glide. Okay, as he says here, X and X. So it's very easy. Or I think I could do it this way. Hold on, let me try. Yeah, I can. Who needs to do X and X?
Over there.
He says shiny, but oh yeah, there's gems as well. So this is where he teaches you how to hover. Now hover can actually take a little bit of getting used to, but once you get it, it's actually really, really easy. And you can make that by charging and jumping. You don't need to hover, but I'm gonna stop being stupid now and just do it the way you're meant to show you what to do. So whoop, there you go. So whack triangle just before the end of the jump, so he hovers and he gets onto the ledge. And he found an egg. So thank you, Hunter. And this is called Train. Oh, let's see if he come out. Oh my god, he's my favourite colour. And he's wagging his tail. Oh, he's so cute. I told you, this is going to be the entire Let's Play. I am so sorry. that I'm not sorry. Do you say anything else, Hunter?
There's definitely something shiny at the bottom of this hole. I was about to jump down there,
I like shiny.
but I think I hear running water, and I
Oh,
hate
no,
to
he's a
get
kitty.
wet. It's a cat thing.
Actually, something I learned about cheetahs is that, like I saw in a documentary, a mother cheetah will teach their babies how to swim. So they don't like it, but they will teach them how to swim. And this was actually pretty funny because the mother taught them how to swim. Okay, I know. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. And what she did was she brought them to a river which they had to cross. Because she was large enough, she could just literally run and leap over the entire thing, but the babies couldn't. So she just waited on the other side for the babies to go swim across. And one by one, they all just started going into the water. And they're looking at her like, "You're serious, Mum? Mum, are you serious?" And she just sat there and she's like, "Yep, you have to get to me now." And the babies just look at her like, "You stupid woman, how could you?" And they all swam across, and when they came to the other end, they were just completely soaking wet and looking completely grumpy. And they were like, "Mother, never make us do that again." And she's like, "Excellent," and just walks off. They're like, "Wait, Mother, we're sorry, come back, we love you." It was so cute and funny. Oh, I always remember that bit. That was just so cute. Anyway, power-ups basically last a certain amount of time, and they do different kinds of things, and in this one, they makes you fly. Now, in the other game, there were no power-ups in the hub worlds, but there are in this one. And yeah, I just spoiled it, but you can have the head bashes here. And Annie! I'm sure that, you know, I'm a fan of Idol Masters, and if I don't pronounce that Annie, I think that's completely wrong. So Annie it is! Woohoo! Yeah, so I was going to show that later, but sometimes when I'm trying to hover, I end up mashing the triangle button, so I end up head bashing instead. But yeah, this is back. Awesome, huh? Whoop! I thought I missed it. And why am I going through here again? Well, there's a reason for that. Because, and yeah, this runs out really quickly, but don't worry, because you can make this. Watch me miss it somehow. Yep. Yeah, you can totally make that jump like that. There we go. New life. And also X, when you're flying like that, X makes him go up higher, but I'm sure you probably would figure that out yourselves, but if you didn't, well, I just told you, so all is good and all is right with the world. And game physics, the trees are impervious to fire in this universe. I suppose it's a good thing, because, you know, he's a dragon, and, you know, can you imagine starting the game and already there's a forest fire? And here, I need to talk to you.
Your game camera is
Okay, now, the camera basically is, well, like, the game... Well, you know when the camera automatically turns with your character? Passive mode basically means it moves slower, but active mode is where it moves faster. And to be perfectly honest, I prefer active mode. So, because the camera moves faster now, so I'm going to keep it to active mode. And in case you needed to work out that you can head bash, this thing here. Yup! We have Liam! There's a Liam in my Discord chat as well, actually. So, hi, Liam! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break your rock. I didn't know you actually... I'm sorry. It's okay, we have many more rocks to come where you're going. It's totally fine. Just go to Winter Tundra, there's quite a few there. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just... I'm sure he'll forgive me eventually. He's a baby. They forgive you very quickly, you haven't learned. Well, usually. Alright, now what has this guy got to say? Hello, sir.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe
isn't that just the worst? You know, when you try to come home and your door just stops working? Have you ever had that? You know, your door just stops working. Well, I'm not speaking from experience or anything like that, but I'm sure it's happened to someone. You know, their door just decides to go... Well, actually, I've had doors that decide to go, wait, how do I open again? I can't think of an example. Actually, no, there was an example where my little sister got herself... The door just jammed. We was on holiday and the door just jammed to the bathroom, so I had to kick it down for... Or not down, but open for... I knew martial arts, so that everyone got me to kick it.
At the bottom of this lake.
And as you remember, Hunter doesn't like swimming, so... Okay, I'm going to teach how to swim, so it's totally fine. Well, swim in the game. Okay, X to dive. And... X to dive, sorry. Let me do that again. Square to dive, and X to paddle. There we go, that's what I was thinking. I was like, the next button's X, remember that. And square to go wee all the way home like a little piggy. Even though Spyro's not a piggy, he's actually a dragon. So, not sure if you've been insulted by that. Actually, no, because the piggies dance. Although, the dancing piggies aren't around anymore. I miss the dancing piggies. The dancing piggies were great. Weren't the dancing piggies the best? They're so cute, weren't they? Okay, now let's get the, egg that's somehow able to hatch underwater. Yeah, all the eggs hatch as soon as you see him. Hello, Bruce! Oh, hello, we've got another Hulk. Wait, he's blue. Okay. Well, the universe is different. This is dragon comic books, okay? Dragons comic book. Can they hold a pen? Can they write? There's usually like, you know, in mythical television and stuff like that, they have dragons that leave messages for people, like cryptic messages and, you know, blah blah blah. So maybe they can. I don't know. I've never seen them write. The only one I've seen holding a pencil or whatever is the professor. But he's not here right now. So yeah, and I keep missing things. I was really expecting to miss that again. That's why I went silent for a second. And this here, you'll find out what that is later. And also, before I forget. So this is Zoe there, okay? She's got a special task for Sparks. We have to meet her back here later. It never actually tells you how much later, but it's much, much later. So don't keep checking that sign. Trust me, it's gonna be a while. Let's talk to you because you're cute.
Here I was.
I thought he was gonna talk to me. His
Nice
name is
Minnesota
Snappy.
Beach, and my portal just disappeared right in front of me.
You know, why aren't you and that other dude having like a nice conversation about this? You know, you could make some good friendship right here. You're like, my door stopped working. Really, mine has too. Wow, we can so totally relate. Let's be best friends. And blah blah blah. Oh, wait, maybe he can't swim, but you can swim. You have no excuse to go say hello to him. I'm not sure about that guy. I'm not sure if he can swim. I mean, does he look like he can swim? Sir. You don't look like you're gonna fall apart or anything. Does he look like he'll fall apart in the water? I don't know. Is he made out of clay or something? I don't know what that is. Although, if he's made out of rock or something, maybe he'll just sink right to the bottom. So, especially if his mouth's open like that, he'll just swallow all the water and sink. So, yeah, maybe he just can't swim. So, you, Snappy, name that's not realistic to your character. I don't know. I mean, when I play like Pokemon, I use the name Snappy for Pokemon like Totodile and Trapinch. What's the other one? Kavana. That's it. I'm not very creative with my names sometimes. You should see me in Pokemon Go. I've named all my Pokemon in Pokemon Go because I'm sad like that. Yeah, when I can't think of a name, I just ask my little sister to say the first name that comes into her head, and it's usually something really stupid. So she's just like Bill, John, Dave, like that. I'm like, can you have something more than one syllable, Joe? She's like, no. Okay, this here, you need 20 eggs to open it. And I'm not sure if you noticed yet, but to be able to open, well, the keys to the doors is eggs and more eggs. You need 10 for that one. I think you need 15 for this one. 14. Okay, I was one off. Fine. Okay, now there's one more thing I need to do before I end off the episode. I've got to set free the kangaroo. And, before I set her free, just want to point out, the kangaroo she's Australian, not British. I've heard many people get this wrong. She's Australian, trust me, from a British person right here, right now, telling you she is Australian. Kind of obvious because she's a kangaroo, but for some reason people keep thinking she's British. Don't know why, but she's not. Alright, let's go set her free. Yeah, we've heard all this before, la 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 la. So, she's done nothing wrong, we all know that, so we're gonna set her free. So, oh yeah, you're about to see another reason why this is my favourite game.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Okay, scene, Moneybags getting kicked by Sheila. Well, kickboxed by Sheila, I should say. He's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I'll always revel in that image. It feels wonderful, and in case you're, like, change the subject, in case you're wondering why dragon eggs open up the portal, okay. Yeah, this happens sometimes for me in this game. I don't know why, but I have to, I'm gonna cut all this out. Actually, I'm not gonna cut it out now because I'm gonna end the episode soon. But yeah, I don't know why. This only happens in this game. I think it's because my disc is slightly corrupt. It does save in the end. So yeah, if it keeps happening, I'm just gonna cut it all out. But yeah, as I was saying, when the dragons left over 1,000 years ago, wait. It took me over 1,000 years to find that egg. Oops. Sorry. Well, I totally screwed up this universe. Wow, it's my fault the doors aren't working. Oh no. What have I done? Oops. It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it all, guys. I will find all the eggs and I'll bring back the magic so the doors can open again. Oops. Let's end the episode before people work out it's me. Hold on, let's just hide behind the sign. You know, video game logic. Okay, here we go. Alright. I can't hide behind the sign, it won't let me! Guys, what do I do? Help! The tree will do! Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna hide behind the tree. Okay, let's end the episode before we, like, I ruin my life. Wait. Damn it! No one likes me! Thank you for watching Every Season, everybody. This has been, wait. No one can find me now. This has been Spyro You the Dragon, the next episode. Truth be told, the world you're meant to go to is that one up there. So I just risked my life so you can see that. But I always like doing I like going into the rescued animals place first. There's a reason why I do that. So the next episode I'll be going into Sheila's world. So I said thank you for watching Ever Existing, didn't I? Well, I just said it now, and even I didn't. So blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell I just did there, but it's a thing.